Let's study the first question. Draw the graph of each of the following linear equations in two variables. The first one is x plus y is equal to 4. You have to draw a graph. You know that it's a linear equation, two variable, and when you solve and when you draw the graphs, you will be getting always a straight line. Now let us see how to draw a graph using this linear equation in two variable. X plus y is equal to 4. So when you are given this type of question, the first step what you have to do is you should find out what is y. What is y from here? Y is equal to 4 minus x. Take x to the right side. So it will become minus x. Now draw a column. You know, at least 2 points are needed to draw a graph. Okay. But it is better to take 3 values so that you will come to know whether your graph is right or wrong if you take 3 points. If you take 3 points, those 3 points should be in the straight line. Okay, then you can make sure that your answer is right. Okay, or the graph is right. Now, here you write x. What is y? Here you write y. What is y? Y is equal to 4 minus x. Now you assign different values for x, then you will be getting corresponding values for y. Let us keep x is equal to 0. Then what is y? Put here 0. X is 0. So 4 minus 0, that is 4. Put x is equal to 1. So what will be the value of y? 4 minus 1, that is 3. Now you put x is equal to 2. So value of y will be 4 minus 2, that is 2. So you got 3 sets of solutions: 0, 4, 1, 3, 2, 2. Now let us see how to draw the graph. To draw the graph, yes, you know, you have to draw x-axis and y-axis on a Cartesian plane. Now you see, on x-axis the maximum value is 2. On y-axis the maximum value is 4. Okay, so let us mark the points: 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit, etc. Here also 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit, 5 unit, etc. Now what are the points? The first point is 0, 4. The first solution, that is 0, 4, isn't it? So x should be 0. What is y? Y should be 4. So this is the point 0, 4. You know that. We have seen how to mark the coordinates in a Cartesian plane. So 0, 4, this is x0 in the x-axis and this is 4 on the y-axis. So this is the point that represents 0, 4. Now next one is 1, 3. On x-axis 1, y-axis 3. So this is the point that indicates what? 1, 3. You see, it is 1, it is 3. Next one is 2, 2. On x-axis 2, on y-axis also we have 2. So this is the point that represents what? 2, 2. So you got 3 points in straight line. Now what you have to do? Yes, now if you just join this, you will be getting a straight line. This graph represents what? X plus y is equal to 4. I think it is clear to you. Okay, now let us solve one more, then that will be more clear to you. The second one, let us solve the second one. The second one is x minus y is equal to 2. So what is the first step you have to do? Find the value of y. Okay, what is the value of y? Take y to the other side, so it will become plus. Take 2 to the left side, so it becomes minus. So it becomes y is equal to x minus 2. Is it clear, children? When you take y to the other side, it becomes plus y. Take 2 to the other side, this side it becomes x minus 2. So I wrote y first, that's all. Y is equal to x minus 2. Clear? Now, let us find different solutions. 3 solutions, let us find out. This is x. What is y? Y is equal to x minus 2. Let's put x is equal to 0. When x is equal to 0, what is y? 0 minus 2, that is minus 2. Put x is equal to 1. Then y is equal to 1 minus 2, that is minus 1. Put x is equal to 2. Then y will be 2 minus 2, that is 0. Now using these solutions, what you can make? Yes, you can draw a graph of the given linear equation. So here the on x-axis the maximum value is 2. So let us represent 1, 2, 3, etc. On y-axis you need, minus 1, minus 2, etc. So here let us write 1, 2. Here you will be getting minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. On x-axis also let us write, some minus 1, minus 2, etc. Okay. Now let us mark the point 0, minus 2. X value is 0, y value is minus 2. So this is the point that represents 0, minus 2. Here x coordinate is 0, y coordinate is minus 2. Now 1 minus 1. On x-axis it is 1, y-axis it is minus 1. So this is the point that represents 1 minus 1. You see, on x-axis, this is x-axis, this is a y-axis. Okay. On x-axis it is 1, on y-axis it is minus 1. So this is the point. Then comes 2, 0. On x-axis it is 2, y-axis it is 0. So this is the point. Now if you draw a line, you will be getting a graph of this type. So it's a straight line. So this is how you have to draw the graph for given linear equation. Now let us read question number 2. Give the equations of two lines passing through 2, 14. You are given a point. The point is 2, 14. That means this is the point 2. 14 will be somewhere else here. Okay. If you draw the graph. Okay. So you have to draw how many solutions? Give the equations of two lines passing through 2, 14. You see, this is x coordinate. This is y coordinate. So the first equation will be, can you tell me what will be x plus y, children? What is the value of x? 2. What is the value of y? 14. So what is x plus y? X plus y is equal to 16. It is a equation of a line that passes through the point 2, 14. Now can you tell me another one? What is x minus y? X minus y, 2 minus 12. 2 minus 12, that is 2 minus 14. Yes, that is 2 minus 14, that is minus 12. So x minus y is minus 12. That is another equation. If and you can make many equations. Suppose let us see what is 2x plus y. 2 into 2, 4. 4 plus 14, yes, 18. It is another equation. So how many equations you can write for a line that passes through a point? Infinitely many. Why? Because through a particular point you can draw infinitely many lines, isn't it? So all these lines represent some equations, that's all. So through a particular point you can make or you can draw many lines, infinitely many lines. Okay. Now question number 3. Let us read question number 3. If the point 3, 4 lies on the graph of the equation 3y is equal to ax plus 7, ax plus 7, find the value of a. You see, you are given an equation that is 3y is equal to ax plus 7. But the value of x is 3 and the value of y is 4. Then you have to find what is the value of a. What you have to do? This line passes through the point 3, 4. So instead of x you have to substitute 3, instead of y you have to substitute 4. Then you will be getting the value of a. Let us substitute 3 into what is y? Y is 4. That is equal to a into what is x? X is 3 plus 7. 3 4s are 12. 12 is equal to 3a plus 7. Let us take 7 to this side. So it becomes 12 minus 7, that is 5. 5 is equal to 3a. Then what is a? 5 divided by 3. So a is equal to 5 by 3. So the value of a is 5 by 3. Now let us read question number 4. The taxi fare in a city is as follows. For the first kilometer, the fare is rupees 8. For the first kilometer, fare is rupees 8. And for the subsequent distance, it is rupees 5 per kilometer. Taking the distance covered as x kilometer and the total fare as rupees y, write a linear equation for this information and draw its graph. Suppose you have to travel from a point A to a point B. It is 10 kilometer. For the first kilometer, you have to pay what is given rupees 8. So for the first kilometer, you pay rupees 8. For the subsequent kilometer, you have to pay rupees 5 each. So out of this 10, for the first kilometer, you paid 8. So what is the kilometer remaining? 10 minus 1, that is 9 kilometers remaining. For that 9 kilometer, you have to pay how much rupees? 5 rupees. So 9 5s are 45 you have to pay. So total, what is the amount you have to pay? 45 plus 8, that is 53 rupees you have to pay. So total amount is equal to the fixed charge, that is for the first kilometer, that is rupees 8, plus for the remaining kilometer, that is here total distance was 10. So the remaining kilometer is 10 minus 1, that is 9. For that 9 kilometer, you have to pay 5 rupees each. So 9 5s are 45. Total amount 45 plus 8, 53. Using this same idea, how can you solve this problem? You see, Here total distance traveled is x kilometer and total fare is y. Here total fare is 53. So here what is the total fare? Total fare is y. So rupees y, here rupees 53. Rupees y is equal to what? 8. That is the fixed for the first kilometer. Here also the fare is rupees 8 for the first kilometer, 8. Plus, what is the total distance traveled here? 10. So, for the first kilometer, 8 rupees. For the subsequent kilometer, that means 10 minus 1, that is 9. For 9 kilometer, we have to pay 5 rupees each. So, 9 5s are 45. But in this problem, what is the total distance traveled? Instead of 10, here total distance traveled is x. So, out of this x, for the first kilometer, we paid rupees 8. Now, what is the remaining kilometer? If it is 10, remaining kilometer is 10 minus 1. If it is x, what will be the remaining kilometer? X minus 1. So, for the subsequent kilometer, that is x minus 1, you have to pay rupees 5 each. I think it is clear. It is the equation. Now, let us simplify this. Y is equal to 8 plus 5 into x, 5x. 5 into 1, 5. That is y is equal to 8 minus 5. Yes, that is 3. 3 plus 5x. If you want, you can take y to this side. So, it becomes 5x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0. This is the linear equation that represents the given problem. Now, let us read question number 8. In countries like USA and Canada, temperature is measured in Fahrenheit. You know, it is another scale for measuring temperature. Usually, we use degrees Celsius. Okay. Whereas in countries like India, it is measured in Celsius. Here is a linear equation that converts Fahrenheit to Celsius. That is Fahrenheit. F is equal to 9 by 5 into C. C means centigrade plus 32. Now the question is, draw the graph of the linear equation given using Celsius for x-axis and Fahrenheit for y-axis. So, Celsius for x-axis and Fahrenheit for y-axis. Okay, we have to draw, yes, a graph. Now, how can we draw the graph? Yes, let us draw a column. You know, minimum 3 values are required. So, here let us write centigrade, Celsius, here let us write Fahrenheit. Now, for Celsius, C, you have to assign one value and you should find the corresponding value for F. Okay, you know how to solve this. Now, can you give here 1? You can give 1. If you give Celsius 1, it becomes 9 by 5. That means it becomes a fraction. So, it will be very difficult to find those numbers on the number line and it is very difficult to draw that. So, what do you have to do? Here, for an easy method, what you can substitute? For C, if you want, you can substitute 0 first. If you substitute 0, what you will be getting? Yes, F, this term will get 0 because 9 by 5 into 0 is 0, you will be getting 32. Now, if you want, you can substitute 5. Why it is 5? If you substitute 5, 5 get cancelled, isn't it? So, what is remaining here? 9. 9 minus 32, that is 41 you will be getting. Now, if you want, you can substitute 10, then you will be getting 9 2s are 18, 18 plus 32, 50. Yes, if you want, you can substitute 10, or if you want, you can substitute, you know, minus 5 you can substitute. If you substitute minus 5, 5 get cancelled, 32 minus 9, what is 32 minus 9? You will be getting 23. So, you got 3 pairs of solutions for this given equation. Now, using this, what you can do? You can draw the graph. So, on x-axis, you have to represent Celsius. On y-axis, you should represent Fahrenheit. So, on x-axis, the maximum value is 5 and the minimum value, that is minus 5. On Fahrenheit, the maximum value is 41 on y-axis, isn't it? Minimum is 23. So, how can you draw this? So, on x-axis, this is the origin. Let it be 5, let it be 10, let it be 15, etc. Here, it is minus 5, it is minus 10, it is minus 15, etc. On y-axis, Can you take 5, 10, 15? Yes, but this space is not sufficient for that. So let us take, 1 unit is equal to 10 degree Fahrenheit. So let it be 10, then it will be 20, it will be 30, it will be 40, it will be 50 and goes on. Now where will be 0, 32? This is 0, where is 32? Yes, 32 will be somewhere here. So this will be 0, 32. Next one is 541. X-axis 5, y-axis 41. Yes, just above 40. So this will be 541. Okay. Now next one is minus 523. This is minus 5. 23 will be in between 20 and 30, around here, isn't it? So this is minus 523. So you got all the points in, yes, in straight line, and when you draw, what you will be getting? You will be getting a straight line. So our graph is correct. So this is the graphical representation. Now let us read the second part, the second question. The second question is, if the temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, so you are given C is 30 degrees Celsius, then you should find out what is Fahrenheit. Then you should find what is the value of F. So what you have to do? In the equation, instead of C, you should substitute 30. So it becomes 9 by 5 into 30 plus 32. So it get cancelled. 6 5s are 30, 9 6 are 54. 54 plus 32, yes, that is 86. So F is equal to 86 degree Fahrenheit. So corresponding to 30 degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit reading is 86, that's all. Now let us read the third one. If the temperature is 95 degree Fahrenheit, so here you are given Fahrenheit value, you are given 95. So what you have to find out? You have to find out what is the corresponding C value. Okay, so in the equation, what we have done, instead of F, we substituted 95, and you have to find out what is the value of C. So what you have to do? 32 you can take to left side. So it becomes 95 minus 32. That is equal to 9 by 5 into C, isn't it? So what is 95 minus 32? 5 minus 2, that is 3. Yes, 9 minus 3, that is 6, is equal to 9 by 5 into C. Now can you tell me what is C from here? Yes, here we have 63. This 5, when it is cross multiplied, it goes to the numerator, and here it is numerator 9. When it is taken to the other side, it becomes the denominator 9. So 9 7s are 63. It get cancelled. So what is the value of C? Yes, C is equal to 35. So you get C is equal to 35 degrees Celsius. Okay, that is corresponding to 95 degree Fahrenheit. What is the value of temperature in degrees Celsius? That is 35. Okay, now let us read question number 4. If the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, what is the temperature in Fahrenheit? And if the Fahrenheit is 0 degrees Celsius, what is the temperature in degrees Celsius? Okay, very simple. The question is, if the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, so you should put C 0. Then what will be Fahrenheit reading, children? Fahrenheit reading will be 9 by 5 into 0, that is 0, plus 32. So Fahrenheit reading will be 32. Now the second one, if F is 0, what will be C? So now F becomes 0, then you have to find out what is C. That is 9 by 5 into C plus 32. So what you have to do? 32 you should take to the left side, so it becomes minus 32. That is equal to 9 by 5 C. Now can you tell me what is C? Yes, 5 minus 32 into 5 divided by 9. What is 32 into 5? 5 2s are 10. 3 5s are 15 plus 1 16. That is minus 160 by 9. That is the value of C when F is equal to 0. I think it is clear. When C is equal to 0, F is equal to 32. When F is equal to 0, C is equal to minus 160 by 9. When you solve, you will be getting some values. Okay. Now let us read the last one. The fourth, then comes fifth one. Is there a temperature which is numerically the same in both Fahrenheit and Celsius? If yes, find it. The question is this: can there be any value that is same for both F and C? So we assume that there is a value and we say that that value is X. So the value X is same for what? Fahrenheit and Celsius. So what we have to do? In the equation, instead of F, we substitute X, and instead of C also, what do? We substitute x plus 32. Now let us solve this. So you will be getting here what you have to do. Here 32 you can take to this side. So it becomes x minus 32 is equal to 9x by 5, isn't it? Now 5 should be cross multiplied here. Then what you will be getting? 5 into 9. Sorry. Now you should cross multiply 5 with this LHS. So 5 into x, it becomes 5x. 5 into minus 32, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15 plus 1, that is 60 is equal to 9x. Now what you have to do? Yes, takes 5x to the other side. So it becomes 9x minus 5x. What is that? 9x minus 5x? That is 4x is equal to minus 160. Then what is x, children? X is equal to minus 160 by 4. That is 4 4s are 16, isn't it? So you get minus 40. That means when f is equal to minus 40, the value of C is also is equal to minus 40. If you want, you can check it. How can you check? Put the value x is equal to minus 40 on RHS. Let us see what is RHS. RHS is equal to 9 by 5 into C. Instead of C, that is x, isn't it? That is minus 40 plus 32. What is the answer? 8 5s are 40. 9 8s are 72 plus 32. RHS is equal to minus 40. You see, what is LHS? LHS is also is equal to x is minus 40, isn't it? That is, when f is equal to minus 40, the value of C, that is also is equal to minus 40.